हेलो एवरीबॉडी, ग्रीटिंग्स फ्रॉम हार्ट केयर फाउंडेशन ऑफ इंडिया। मैं डॉक्टर के अग्रवाल। पिक्चर अभी बाकी है, द शो मस्ट गो ऑन। आई रिप्रेजेंट्स द कलेक्टिव कॉन्शियसनेस ऑफ द मेडिकल प्रोफेशन. Even I am suffering from COVID. I am having COVID pneumonia, which is progressive. But even then, remember Raj Kapoor's word, the show must go on. Picture abhi baki hai. People used to consider him as the showman, but he was not a showman. He was the most practical man of the earth. The show must go on. मेरे जैसे लोग ऑक्सीजन पे भी क्लासेस लेंगे और लोगों को बचाने की कोशिश करेंगे. That's what we represent, the collective consciousness of the society. I am not K.K. Agarwal. I am the medical profession.
Yeah, I mean, we have lost this golden voice and golden words of Dr. K.K. Agarwal. I think every citizen who has previously had acquainted with Dr. K.K. Agarwal will spend hours and days to remembering when we will be able to hear such a philanthropic, such an educated, knowledgeable words from the mouth of the legendary leader, Dr. K.K. Agarwal. It is quite unfortunate Indian Medical Association has lost such a legendary leader in the battle against the corona, the man who has stood right from the day one, spending hours of him for educating not only the public, but also our own medical fraternity, the nuances of the corona management and the importance of keeping and updating our skills and knowledge to make our people get benefit from the corona pandemic. And he has taught A to Z of corona for most of the doctors in this country. And he has made, irrespective of their specialty, the many medical fraternity are well equipped with the knowledge and wisdom and the skills to tackle the corona patients. The concept of him for communicating with the people who are suffering with the corona and understanding their problem and conveying the right message to them and dispelling the myths on the corona and giving them confidence is a great legendary service which he has done. And the words which he always taken to make us understand what are the areas, what are the difficult points in which our own people will be get affected and how to mitigate them, and what are the steps, preventive steps the medical fraternity can take to overcome the onslaught of the corona are still echoing in our mind. Indian Medical Association will miss Dr. K.K. Agarwal very much. K.K. Agarwal as a man for all seasons. He could be deployed to weather any storm of this country. He was a self-made one-man army for whom all shoes were small. He had an aura of invincibility. One of the very legendary programs which he started in Indian Medical Association is a 0-hour discussion. The entire medical fraternity who are assembled there can raise the plethora of questions. For everything he gives a legitimate answer with a lot of annotations and the evidences. He could single-handedly take a hostile debate and demolish it completely. Intelligent and erudite, he was simple and flexible, shrewd yet street smart. He has a foresighted in every step, every work he has done. As a secretary of Indian Medical Association, he was a pioneer in redrafting the constitution of the Indian Medical Association, and such a level, beautiful way he has finalized the constitution of Indian Medical Association way back in 2017 and 18, in which he has written, and virtual conferences can be held for the changing over of the power of the national president. I think at that time, nobody would have thought that we will go for a virtual conference. And it was a physical conference everywhere. But 5 years before this corona could come in, and we now have all kind of the Zoom meetings and everything, he could make it in the constitution. At virtual conferences is going to be the reality, and he can be there. He's a man of ethics. He talks about ethics. He talks about the benevolence of ethics. and he talks about also the means and ways and what are the difficulty the individual will have to face this establishing the ethical principles, and the ways and means by which we can happily do that was always his contribution. His in-depth knowledge is like a rainbow. It is not only on a medical field. You talk any question, whether it is a philosophical, and it can be sports, or if it is a lifestyle, if it is in history, and he has a plethora of knowledge. And he's a one man who always interested and dedicated for integrated medicine, or taking all that good available in every system of medicine and making it is known to other people. Though he is a pure modern medical person, he has an ardent lover of other system of medicine, always has a in-depth knowledge of other system of medicine, and able to do a lot of good thing for the society. IMA is poorer by the loss of this national icon, Padma Shri Dr. K.K. Agarwal. And he is not only the president of Indian Medical Association, now also the president of the CIMAVO, which is 33 countries is joined together as formed the organization. And the ethical peers and the way in which he has documented all the rights of all the discussions in Indian Medical Association. We will miss you, sir. He is an IT man who has revolutionized the IT concept in Indian Medical Association, making Indian Medical Association and IT savvy and more digital Indian Medical Association. He has made Indian Medical Association to reach to the last member of Indian IMA in a remote corner by every day sending a message, every day connecting them through the WhatsApp or connecting them through the mail, and dismailing and teaching us a lot of in-depth knowledge about the medical profession. His passion, his commitment, his shrewdness, his involvement and enthusiasm for the propagation of the knowledge is inevitably, we could see, even to the last day of he was able to sit and he was preaching and teaching to us. And really he is a role model for many of the youngsters to follow. And I'm sure we as an Indian Medical Association will take him as a role model and fight against this corona, and vehemently try to propagate the protocol of COVID appropriate behaviors and the mass vaccination in this country to take place as a tribute and as a respect to our K.K. Agarwal. We miss you, sir, but we will try to fulfill your dreams. The show must go and people must be safety. India should be free from corona. Thank you for all that what you have done to us. And thank you for all that what you have given to the society. The society and the medical fraternity will ever remember you and ever salute you for the phenomenal services you have done to our country. I thank all the people who have had acquainted with him and come forward to express the good words about him. And I appeal to them, continue to propagate the message of Dr. KK. Let it evaporate into the society and let the people follow the COVID appropriate behaviors, and let us be hoping for a free, COVID-free India in the days to come.